Hey guys, welcome to Microphone Monkeys. It's only 3 people today.
3 people in the barrel. It's a good Friday.
3 monkeys, that's it.
3 people in the monkey barrel.
Jumping on the bed.
Well, we got Steve choking chickens out in the back there.
Yeah, he said
With the moose.
Sludge.
Yeah.
Moose choking chicken.
I know they've been raided, so
Yeah.
who knows what they're doing.
Are they kosher?
That's,
I don't know.
I didn't see
we're
one.
talking about moose, monkeys, and chickens. It's going to be an animal show.
It's going to be the animals edition. So, we have VHS star Will.
Yay!
We have Crazy Mike from Connecticut.
The rock star as usual.
Rockstar's here. 3 people only. Our Buddhist friend had to deal with business. Steve Hoffman's at the Moose Lodge.
Choking chickens.
Choking chickens.
Choking chickens.
And we're down to the skeleton crew. But the first, talking about animals. Yeah, I'm really good at these transitions. You can tell I have all the experience.
He's a
We go from AI to
professional,
chickens.
folks. Don't try this at home.
Speaking of animals, there was a story. So you remember Dolly, the sheep that was cloned? In
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
90s?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Mike's second date.
you said
Hey, shh, don't tell my wife that, will you?
on the farm. That's why we moved to South Carolina.
Down on the farm. South Carolina style.
South Carolina. This is like Ainer edition now.
The Ainer edition, yeah.
Apparently, so they right after that Dolly sheep cloning thing, they started cloning mice. And apparently in China, of course.
Allegedly.
Isn't there anything that's not done in China?
China's a
right.
big source for these stories. Apparently, they've started to run into an issue of mutational meltdown. You know, China doesn't have the same like animal rights.
Sounds like
restrictions that we have.
Congress.
They are getting to a point now where they're trying to clone mice dozens of times in a row, just from the original mouse
Photocopy. Yeah.
photocopy. And they did 1,200 clones of a single mouse. And they're starting to notice they're doing, this is like Ninja Turtle style.
Yeah.
They're starting to wildly mutate into these like monster mice.
Monster, my 2 heads.
Yeah, 2
3
heads.
tails.
A tail coming out of their neck.
Yeah.
A unicorn mouse.
When do you think they'll start just straight out cloning humans? Is that banned here?
I remember reading about cloning back then with the sheep, and they said back then, that was in early 2000s, we were like 12, 15 years away. We're even beyond that now. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised if that's already
You think in the
existence.
basement of the Pentagon they're already cloning humans?
Yeah.
Well, that, and I think that especially with AI, and now we get into that too, being able to look at the DNA strands and all the things and triggers that it has, that they're going to not only clone, but they're also going to take and manipulate DNA to, somebody's going to go in and I remember it was a Saturday Night Live skit where the people were going in to get their baby, and would you want them to have a shrimp head or a
Well, that's interesting.
yeah.
Because they're doing gene editing now with
Right.
babies. They'll take
Yeah.
all these sperm and they'll analyze them
Yeah.
and pick them out.
Because it started out so innocently, brown hair, straight hair,
I
blue
have
eyes, shrimp head.
I have a
Rat
chart
tail.
at home on DNA graphics, and I've had that for 20 years. I was sent from the Genome Society
Genome
out in
Project.
California.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what's cool? Or it might be scary. So I did 23andMe and Ancestry DNA.
Yeah.
And if you request it, they'll send you a text file with your raw DNA sequence.
Wow.
So if they can take AI, take your raw DNA file, take AI, take all their medical robotics, and however they're creating these humans,
Yeah.
and they know what genes control what,
God.
Where do I line up to clone me? I need an army of me, like 1,000.
Oh,
And I
God.
can overtake the government.
All of Grand Strand would be getting the shakedown. You can't have 10
That's why the Hoff didn't show up for this one, because he knows that there are women out there that or children out there that are having their DNA looked at, and they're going to see, well, you got the Hoffman father. What?
is the Genghis Khan syndrome.
That's right. Tens of thousands of,
He refuses to do 23andMe
Yeah.
for the relatives. Well, that's something else that happens. I had a second cousin who contacted me because she was adopted off. And it was my dad's family in Manchester. And she was trying to pin down who could have been the dad. And I think we basically found out who it was.
You.
No. They need a time machine for
It was a milkshake mix.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they can do that,
Yeah.
they can already start to do gene
It's like that
splicing.
movie Twins.
I
Remember the
love that
milkshake
movie,
mix?
yeah.
Wait, is that with
Exactly.
Danny DeVito?
Danny
Danny
DeVito and
Arnold
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And, it was.
Get the shaker out.
I kept looking back and forth, and God, they looked so much alike. It was just crazy.
Well, that's probably where these mutational meltdowns happen. They
Well,
think they're
Danny
gonna get
DeVito
Arnold.
was the mutation meltdown.
You
You
end
were a mistake.
up, you end up with a 4 foot tall version of Arnold. That little T-Rex arm. Well, it's just that's part of our futurist Michio Kaku part of the.
And for those of you who had 6 minutes and 30 seconds,
The Kaku reference.
there's somewhere out there that somebody has a drinking game with Microsoft monkeys. How many
Yeah, how
times
many
you
times
bring
is
in?
Microsoft mentioned, which you just did again?
Oh my God!
You're slipping over here.
I do.
Second time
have to-
today.
Oh my day! Oh Lord, this is terrible. Microphone.
You got Bill
monkeys.
Gates on the brain?
Evidently. But no, there's got to be a drinking game where if somebody's taking a drink, every time he says "Michu Kako,"
There's Microsoft monkeys, Michio Kaku, and butt plugs.
but
The Lindsey Graham butt plug.
well,
Exploding butt plug.
Darren's not here, so
10
it's sort of
Crown
limited.
Royals player.
We don't have the San Francisco angle on that.
That's right. that Western feel that comes in.
The West Coast position on that. He was going to have his friend call in. We were going to have like a
That's right. That's right.
debate. That'll be. We'll get angry callers at some point. We'll start getting hate mail, and then we can have them call in.
Oh yeah.
Great.
That'll be
I
fun.
like that.
Oh, if
Bring it on. Bring it on, baby.
This is one of those things. If anyone uses AI to go over all our past podcasts, I am fucked.
And of course, we can't even get our friends on here because we keep mentioning their names and stuff. Did you see how screwed up they got the other night? Ah! Did you see what they're wearing? Holy crap. His junk was hanging out of his drawers. It was crazy. Yeah.
At these LP meetings, when we go to the bars, we
Yeah.
have
Talk
like,
about junk
it is
hanging out
like
of his drawers.
Epstein Island.
Yeah.
The Epstein bar.
Yeah, there's pregnant midgets walking around.
Gotta watch out with that old
Pentagrams.
lady with the false teeth.
Oh yeah,
Ball and gum you.
Yeah. We say the LP is a sausage party. We don't just mean the meeting. Yeah.
that's where the transvestites come
That's
in.
right.
Ring the bell.
That's right. Choose your bathroom.
Well, talking about, I'm about as good as Steve Hoffman on transition. Talking about animals.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day in the South Strand. There are alligators in the New York City sewage system
What else is
that are 10 feet long.
Wow.
And they're putting spy drone robot cameras down their sewage pipes, and they're running into all these mutated, huge ass alligators. This is literally Ninja Turtles.
It sounds like drain cleaning going on here.
Yeah, they eat up all the microbes. And
Yeah.
turn-
Rats.
They have a tail coming out of their neck now.
Yeah, and
Hey,
anything
if
else
they
they
need that,
flush down.
just transport the rats to China. They can have them.
But the thing is,
Them with kung fu rats.
how warm is it in those sewers? Because it gets freezing in New York.
I know. Yeah.
Well, look at the steam that comes out of them sewers when it's cold
oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's alligators with dragon fire coming out.
Yeah.
It said they were comparing it to. I guess there was an E.T. movie. I guess this is sort of similar to like Jurassic Park. Didn't that start with cloning? And then T-Rexes were popping out.
How long is it going to be
Mutated
till
T-Rexes.
Mondami tries to tax these guys?
I know.
Yeah.
They can't be doing free labor for
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we got to charge them rent down there.
charge them more than those kiosk food stand guys.
The warm feeling
that's-
of collectivism in sewers.
Sewer steam coming out through the
That's
street
it.
is the
Right.
warmth of collectivism.
Like a steam shower.
Yeah.
Well, and they've been having a huge spike in subway crimes lately too. So
Again, probably the alligators.
probably the alligators. Yeah, I know when I went to New York last year, the rats are freaking huge.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you can put a saddle on them and ride them.
Well, the thing
Just
is,
freaking big.
those animals are equivalent. Their size is equivalent to their food source, and they
Yeah.
have got
There's
a
plenty
ton
of
of garbage for them to eat.
Just think when they're on strike, the garbage guys, how much
Yeah.
great eating they got.
Oh yeah.
They live right on the street.
Well,
Get the
it's-
hell out of here. This is my food.
We were walking through Central Park. I saw like 3 like cat-sized rats just going through the park. Then we went to American Museum of Natural History, and right when you get out of Central Park onto it, all these rats are running through their like front lawn part where the stairs are. It's
That's right.
what?
It's pretty bad when the cat's in the house and he doesn't want to come out.
When the rat's bigger than the cat, basically.
That's what I mean.
Well, as you see them running through the park with their ballot in hand,
Vote Democrat.
That's their new legal
Well,
term.
Donnie's got his own crew there.
That's
Yeah, he
right.
has his own demo now. That might have been how they get the 6-to-1
Yeah.
ratio. And Larry Sharp was
We're part of the Monami Rat Caucus.
Well, going to third transition, smooth transition.
And now for something completely different.
We had that soundboard going
Yeah.
with the Monty Python. In a New Mexico zoo in Albuquerque. This is just keeping with the animals theme.
Uh-huh.
They had to delay the opening because they went to check it on the day of opening of this zoo, and one of their largest Asian elephants escaped.
Just
And
kind of
it
slipped
went-
out the back door.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it went to their public highway.
Okay.
And they had to get multiple animal control units to come in and bring it back to the zoo.
Someone didn't lock the gate.
Yeah, I think it
I mean,
went through the gate.
Can you imagine how stoned you'd have to be that guard that night?
Yeah.
Oh man, did you see that VW bus? That was so slow. That was so freaking weird.
Wait, isn't this a
man.
Jurassic Park plot? Didn't they let the T-Rex go?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the main problem?
Yeah.
All the velociraptors. See, if you mix cloning, sewer alligators, and released
Rats.
elephants,
Yeah.
And elephants.
Well, did
That's a
Elephant looks like a big
mutation
rat.
going on.
wasn't there a thought of a study where they were going to clone an elephant with mastodon DNA?
oh my God. I heard something about the mastodon thing.
Yeah.
Taking the DNA from the bones.
Talking
or
about having a trumpet.
Yeah.
something. Wouldn't that be a scary freaking...
I know.
Well, you know that guy who got shut down here in Saukesty who was on Tiger King. What was his name?
Steve Hoffman?
Steve Hoff.
His illegal
I
animal
knew I
running,
saw him somewhere.
That's where he gets that cruise money. He has
Yeah.
that whole animal. My dad used to be a truck driver, and they came in. He worked for a cement company.
Yeah.
And they brought something in for his like a cage for one of their bears or something.
Yeah.
And he had just crumpled up this metal cage like it was a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And they had him in this other like wooden structure, and they were going. My dad was saying,
They eat the
"How?"
structure.
He said they just don't know they can get out.
Well, I wish
This
I
is
wish,
right on Wacom.
Yeah.
We need a welder.
I wish Graham was here because he and his dad had a animal apprentice program that they were doing is a pilot program with Doc Antle over
Doc
at,
Antle,
at Myrtle Beach Safari.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
they've
where
got
it was.
stuff-
It was the
yeah.
early safari.
Yeah, Doc Antle's outfit, and and they've got stories. They've got stories.
Well, when I went
What,
to
animals
Forest Brook-
getting loose over there?
All sorts of
yeah.
stuff. I mean, yeah.
Well, he was doing training like Ace Ventura animals were trained there at Myrtle Beach Safari and stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, they've got a liger over there.
Yeah, lion tiger hybrid.
Yeah.
A liger. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, and they always used to see when I went over the swing bridge to go to middle school,
Yeah.
and on the school bus you'd see a freaking elephant walking down the freaking
Waterway,
waterway.
yeah.
It's like what the.
And then there's a dog and a monkey that are best friends and stuff.
Oh
And-
yeah,
yeah.
Is
Well,
he,
that might explain the two vultures I see walking down the pathway in Carolina Forest.
yeah. That's why we see these
They got
owls and
loose.
vultures everywhere.
Yeah, that's the Republican Party people, caucus people that are there. Oh,
Yeah.
no, real vultures. Okay.
That's the mascot. That Myrtle Beach Safari is the most Myrtle Beach thing of Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Is he in jail right now? Wasn't he like illegally arrested? Or he was arrested for illegally moving animals across state lines.
The tigers. You're talking about up in...
Doc Antle?
Yeah, he like bought animals.
Something.
He shows up in the J. Rubin mugshots periodically.
Yeah,
for various
still
stuff.
wanted. Charges.
Federal animal
Becoming.
crimes.
I mean, yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah. Allegedly.
Well, yeah, I just thought that was an interesting side note on Myrtle Beach Safari.
Yeah.
Well, we partake in these Jurassic
Talk
Park.
about safaris. You and I have not done our safari yet here locally.
Oh, the bar safari.
The bar and the dance hall safari.
See what
The
animals
dance
you're
hall.
going to...
Yeah, you have to go to the Moose
What
Lodge
pig
for the
you're going
dance
to get.
hall.
Yeah.
Darren we did that twice, and I think Darren got wiped out.
Scared off. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had to deal with private business.
Again, one of those adult dance halls.
Yeah. Oh, we have
Private dance hall.
now. This is a non-animal story.
No,
But this is interesting how this ties in with futurist tech and Michio Kaku and probably Minority Report style issue. So in Tennessee, where you are very familiar with, a grandmother was wrongfully jailed for almost 6 months because AI-powered facial recognition software identified her in a bank fraud investigation.
Oh, I read,
And it was
I read
out of
about
state.
that.
Yeah.
No, it was out of
Yeah,
state.
out of
It was
state. It was
out
like
in
Wyoming
Montana.
or- yeah.
Wyoming or Montana.
North Dakota.
North Dakota. I know it was somewhere up there. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's robbing a bank in the middle of nowhere?
She's never been to the state.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
just been in Tennessee.
I mean,
her whole-
what crack investigators too? You know?
yeah, what kind of FBI?
But see, that's what I mean. Everything is relied on AI. The cops are so lazy. What the hell? I don't need to do this job. Give it to the robot.
Her
Let him do
cheekbones
it.
look close enough. We'll just
Let's
throw
go
her
sit
jail.
off. Go get him.
Well, yeah. Or I guess she's supposed to have 2 eyes, but you only have one. Close enough.
We got to pin the donkey on somebody. So here it is.
So they went to Tennessee and arrested her. And it was
Yeah, but she
And
was
deported-
held. She
and
was,
deported her to-
Yeah.
No, she was held in Tennessee
Oh,
for
for
the
the
majority
Fargo.
of the time before they even deported her.
Yeah.
And the lawyer was like, "Why? What's the holdup here? Let's get this going because as soon as I get her over there, then we can clear it out."
Yeah.
But most of her time was in Tennessee jail.
Yeah, and as soon as she got to South or North Dakota, they were like, "Who the hell is this?"
You don't match the description.
Well, and it was
Kick that
Fargo.
robot.
It was Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if the Hoff would have been here,
There you go. Yeah,
part of the Minnesota. Is Minnesota touching
Frank
Wisconsin?
Zappa.
yeah. It touched Wisconsin's on its east, Dakotas are on its west.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Part of the Frank Zappa crew.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I went to Grand Forks, which is right on the border between Minnesota and North Dakota. Yeah. And I went there for, if you can believe it, spring break. But it was the frozen
Kahlua version.
Yeah, it was the
Frozen.
it was the NCAA hockey playoffs.
Tournament.
Yeah, and of course my Badgers took it. So yeah. But
Well, North Dakota has like 300 people who live there.
and of course we had to import our own beer and everything else. So
Gotta have ice.
the whole thing.
I
Yeah.
think North or South Dakota is one of the least regulated states in the U.S.
South. Yeah.
South Dakota, if you want to move there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little...
Some of the people though are kind of anal retentive though.
Oh, and the Dakotas?
In both Dakotas. Yeah. They're kind of, these.
Steve
Well, the
Hoff
neighbor-
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
there we
neighbors
go.
are 10 miles apart from each other.
Well, yeah.
You do too much of this.
Oh, yeah.
where the
Too much
sheep
to
come in.
jerking off.
Yeah, Dolly's out in the
mind
backyard
goes.
in the
Yeah.
barn.
I mean, it was just I remember the fraternity. I'm part of the Pi Kappa fraternity, and I stayed at the house that was up there, and they needed somebody to defend somebody in a house hearing, and it had to do with weed. And I was like, well, shit, UW, we have it decriminalized there. And now all of a sudden they're talking about a guy that allegedly, had weed and they wanted to kick him out. And I was like, that's ridiculous. And especially if you said, well, even if he did, he wouldn't be doing it anymore. There's, you don't have to kick somebody out for this. This is crazy.
Wait, what were they kicking him out of? Just the college?
For the idea of, no, just kicking him out of the fraternity for and I was like, this is ridiculous. You can't do that. That's
What was
that's
it?
stupid.
Fraternity.
What was it, an AA?
Fraternity?
Fraternity?
No. Well, no. I was like, compared to what we were doing in our fraternity, I was like, ours was Animal House on steroids. But yeah. But then they had these things where these guys were dating their girlfriends that were like 16 years old, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, but in weed.
There it
We have
starts.
But weed is
The
where you cut it
Epstein
off.
beginnings.
But we're real Christian up here. I'm like, oh yeah, I could get it. Yeah,
Marry your 13-year-old cousin.
cousins.
But,
Yeah, I was gonna like,
but
yeah.
weeds to go a little too far.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
that's what's
I was
crazy
just-
about this state is we have just total alcohol, and
Yeah.
they're going after kratom, going after hemp. It won't allow weed in any way. It won't allow anything.
Well, when did they? I know alcohol is kind of outlawed here in South Carolina.
Well, when
What, about 20
back in
years
the
ago?
day.
back
like
when
20
my parents moved down here from
20,
Montana,
25 years ago.
it was
Well,
Sundays. You couldn't buy it.
And it's always and this is the thing. It wasn't a state thing. It was county by county.
Oh,
So you could, Horry County would have some set of rules, and then Georgetown County would have a totally different set of rules.
Well,
And-
I somebody was telling me in Horry County, you can when you went to the bar, you can only get like the shot
Mini
bottles, the
bottles,
mini
yeah.
bottles.
yeah.
Oh,
That's-
They didn't
that's how it
have
used to be.
regular bottles.
Yeah. That's,
Oh, well,
that's
they
how it
used to
be.
ban tattooing
Yeah.
too in Horry County.
Yep. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, and again, this goes back to the old, what I say, Dixiecrat plantation
Christian.
style control of the community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Babylon just moved in.
Freaking carpetbagger.
Can you imagine? All the what is that called? Jennifer was talking about the other day. The cameras they're putting up that they're all
In her bedroom?
I don't think it was the OnlyFans
Oh.
camera. Like the cities and states are putting
Oh,
up all
yeah.
these,
Yeah.
On the roads.
star or something. Or,
It's running out of my brain right now, but yeah.
Can you imagine? You think statistically, faces are different,
Mm-hmm.
but you're going to end up with someone in Tennessee who looks like someone in North Dakota.
Well, look at me. I look like Uncle Fester. I mean, I look like 90% of the bald white dudes that are out in the country.
You rang.
I know.
Bald with a goatee.
Do I know
you?
you?
Were doing the Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's right. You are. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what a foghorn leghorn thinks about all this.
I'll say, boy. I'll say, no, nobody here has got that kind of control. That knows that. You're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous, I tell you.
We're working on the impressions, people. We're getting a list done.
It does. This is that doing voices and stuff was like 90% of my gig when I was in college. Yeah.
You were like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Basically. Minus the dress.
No, not minus the dress. Come on. I went full out. Yeah.
Calling back to the LP meetings.
I want to see
that. Gotta have something different at the sausage party. Yeah.
Once business meetings closed, it's Miss Doubtfire time.
That's right.
Could you imagine Steve Hoffman coming in with a wig?
I can't imagine him not coming in with his toupee.
He's got one of those hat, like the Trump hats with the wig.
Oh,
yeah, he's got one of those.
His head. I was talking.
The one I'm talking, the orange hair
below his belt. Yeah.
A little too much meat down there.
Yeah, he wanted his carpet to match the drapes. Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Hoffman looks a little different than I thought she would. Where's Steve?
Change the hat, you change the wig.
See, he is never going to miss another episode because of this. You know that.
We're going to make sure of that.
The moose
This is your dissent for not being here.
How dare you, Steve?
Now we got to turn our turrets on to Darren. No. You will be punished.
This next story, tying into the Steve Hoffman transition, this next story, this is funny.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. A woman had migrant workers replace her roof. And then right when they were almost done, she called ICE on them.
Well, that's a way of not paying your bill.
Genius. That is freaking genius.
That is genius.
It's super screwed up, but this
Have
is probably
them
the
put
funniest
a brand new roof on, pack it all in, and then call ICE on the
Holy crap.
That's a free roof job.
So in Maryland, she had these migrant workers. I forget how much time they spent, but it was like a dozen Hispanic workers basically replace her whole roof.
Yeah.
And right when they were about a day out, she contacted ICE to come to her property to basically interrogate them and basically arrest them. And she denied that she called them, but I guess it was verified she was the one.
Yeah, obviously.
And
she didn't want to pay the bill. That's what it comes down to.
A neighbor filmed the whole thing. This was in Cambridge, Maryland. And all the federal agents were seen waiting on the lawn, waiting for the migrant workers to show up for their final day of work.
That's going to be a Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, my God.
I could see that.
Oh.
I remember back in the day when I was working on the job sites, I told one of my guys, I'm gonna do a joke on these guys. I came in with a fake badge and I said, "Immigration." All of a sudden, they ran like roaches.
Immigration.
I took hell from the general contractor. You ran all the workers off the job site.
They would come back. You basically did the same thing.
But I did that like 20 years ago.
Oh, my God.
Anyone in
Maybe
construction?
Trump got the idea from me when he heard the story.
Right. So your mom had to get a roof, huh?
Yeah, if she would have just did that, then they wouldn't have got in trouble. But apparently they were all Guatemalan workers, and ICE arrested all of them.
Did they get paid first?
Yeah, one-way ticket out of the country.
She owed something like $15,000, and the plot twist is in Maryland, because it's a lefty state, they actually have statutes that make it illegal to exploit workers, because she called federal agents in.
Did they arrest the owner of the company?
They
for hiring illegals.
all it said was all the workers that were on site. They basically showed up with the ICE agents on the lawn and they just arrested all of them.
Yeah.
All in one swoop. Who knows?
Get the net out.
Yeah.
Like fishing.
Lasso them if they run. So apparently now she's in trouble.
Well, okay. This is the thing. In the red state that wouldn't happen.
That was here
Because we just are so happy when we can get somebody to work. Yeah. In a blue state, they don't get it. You don't sit there and say, "Oh, protect all the the gang members and the rapists and things like that." Oh, you're working? Let's arrest them.
Again, I saw that.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing? You're not collecting. You're just this is terrible.
That is a dirty move. You have
that
to
is-
work for days and days
I
on
know.
roofing. Roofing is not fun work.
Oh, I know.
No.
That's one of the worst jobs to have.
Oh,
She owes him over $10,000 and then just got him rounded up.
Oh.
Yeah, that might be one of the funnier ones. The final one on Christy Nome is probably might beat it, but there's one more before that.
Okay.
Apparently, again, China. It always goes back to China with
China.
tech.
China.
A Chinese film studio sparked controversy by introducing all AI actors that are going to star in. They have a film production company that Yu Hung Media.
Well hung.
You well hung.
Yu Hung.
You hung,
You
and
hung.
I well hung.
Is this part of what was it? What didn't you have an Asian co-star? You
Jackie
hung,
Chan?
Jackie Chan, yeah. I don't know if Jackie Chan's well hung.
That's right. But
That's why they ran him out of the country, because he was banging all the girls over there, and the husbands didn't like that.
they probably
Half
needed white.
Asians around.
They probably needed white actors. They figured they all looked the same anyway, so they just AI'd them into the film.
Throw a chip in them and let them learn Chinese. They'll do.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Well, and apparently they created social media accounts for each fake AI actor.
Uh-huh.
And their whole production company is going to make films solely based off of AI production.
Oh, they're going to find out that that's all Liberty Crack Media is.
Yeah,
There
you
is
see our
no
wonky
Randy
pictures.
O'Hofsky.
The song's fake, the
yeah.
podcasters are fake. This is all just Will in his bedroom.
As everything is, yeah. That's where all the creation happens.
It's the least controversial thing. It says reinvented the dark web. I
That's
guess.
right.
Amongst other things.
Yeah.
Well, final story, and this is a political story.
Uh-huh.
So Christy Nome, what was she part of Homeland Security?
Yeah.
Christy Nome?
Yeah.
And is she the one who shot her dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 So super fundamentalist Christian who has never done anything wrong except she puts her animals down in the backyard and
No
wherever
alligators
she's
out there.
no alligators yet.
Had to shoot something.
Apparently her husband is living a little bit of a double life.
Oh,
Cross-dresser?
must be a libertarian.
He must
Must
be.
be
Yeah. He's been doing
cross-dresser.
some kind of Buffalo Bill type things. So it was reported over the last couple days. They were first salacious allegations that her husband Brian was living a double life as a cross-dresser, filming
I guess
himself.
that one.
What's that?
I said, I guess that one.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
even heard the
Oh
story.
yeah. Oh yeah. No. There's pictures of him with these huge put on titties.
Oh, really?
And he's taking pictures of himself.
Well,
with a
there's the
woman
real
with a
missed
wig.
out fire.
That's the literal missed out fire.
Yeah.
So Christy Nome put out a statement saying that she is devastated. Her family was blindsided by this, and they asked for privacy and prayers at this time.
Yeah.
Brian Nome chatted up a woman from Bimbofication fetish site in which adult performers augment their breasts with massive amounts of saline to achieve a Barbie doll-like appearance. And there were hundreds of messages that he sent multiple women enthusiastically praising his own heavily augmented appearance and proclaimed he coveted huge, ridiculous boobs in the comments. So I don't think they
Tone's
got him.
back.
he wasn't tucking stuff back like Buffalo Bill, but he had the fake titties and the full Doubtfire element there. Is this a fundamentalist Christian thing? Like you mentioned the North Dakota and the weed, but they're
I think it goes with all types of repression.
Well,
if you are repressed in some way, you're going to lash out.
Where's she originally from?
Isn't she from up or that area?
Yeah, that's what I was
so.
say.
I think so. Yeah, but it was
when nobody's watching. This is what happens.
This is you get the clone sheep, you get fake
clone
tits.
sheep,
my friend Kat
bang
and I
the
were
buffalo
talking
out
last
in the
night.
backyard.
And my friend Kat and I were talking last night. She brought up this Kristi Noem thing, and she said, I had always, and she did. She used to bring up how much she couldn't stand that Kristi Noem would be so unprofessional in her appearance. And would overdo it and stuff. She goes, I kind of feel bad now because she said
it was her husband.
It was her husband.
Yeah, but she said I feel bad because she was overcompensating.
Oh yeah.
Well, there it is.
And
that's an understatement.
I was just like, you know what? Everybody's got to give grace to everybody else because you never know what's going on behind closed doors.
You got to understand,
No.
the husband is competition now.
Well, that's
looking better.
If you saw pictures of him, he's no competition. Yeah, just the pictures on that, it was just like, holy crap, he's not even trying. This is crap, man.
All of these pictures are online.
Yeah.
That he was posting.
And it's goofy. I mean, it's not, there's nothing attractive about it. There's not, the guy is delusional. I mean, he needs help.
Well, look who he's married to.
Well, yeah, but remember Sarah Palin? There was all that like Jerry Springer family drama in the background and out in Alaska. It seems like when you're alone, everyone's 10 miles away from each other. You're out in the barn.
Weird things happen.
Hey, that's how I was raised. Now you know.
Yep.
That's it.
Pull up the shade. We want to show somebody something.
I graduated from the same high school my parents did. So, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get in the backyard barn.
Couldn't date in high school because all the good-looking girls were my cousins.
Well, that does seem like a repression thing, like the Catholic Church.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime it's...
That's all my issues are from repression.
All the dark
Was it Catholic?
VHS story.
What's that?
Was it Catholic or just being...
No, I'm Lutheran, so that's even worse.
That's the fake Catholics.
Fake Catholics.
They're the anti-Catholics. Yeah, I just thought that was... apparently he traded selfies with one woman. He pledged to worship like a goddess, telling her, "You turn me into a girl," before asking if he should put on leggings.
So my understanding is he's sending pictures of himself to these girls. Are they having like a competition? Who's got bigger tits?
I think this is some degenerate shit.
Exactly.
Or was he looking for a dick up the ass?
It makes about as much sense. It makes as much sense as the furries.
Yeah,
or maybe
this is in the same orbit.
But we don't know if Kristi Noem was strapping it on for him.
She might have been. She might be.
And that's kind of behind the scenes. We haven't got.
What do you think killed the dog?
No, they killed the dog because the dog was a witness.
I had to put him down.
Put him down before he says something.
That's right.
Well, you know how he got caught. So one of the models dialed his phone number, and it went to a voicemail saying Noem Insurance, leave a message. And when she Googled Noem Insurance, she found a picture of Brian and his DHS secretary wife, according to the Daily Mail.
Maybe it was selling insurance to these girls with the rubber boobs.
It might have been.
Well, it sounds to me like it's a business proposition. Yeah, I just
one way or another.
This was the LP.
We don't know which way.
In the Republican Party, this is a little out of bounds. When Kristi Noem confronted him, he reportedly told her he didn't care. And the national security experts surmised that the husband's alleged proclivities could have left the former DHS secretary vulnerable to blackmail.
Yeah, that's
which definitely did. What if there was a risk?
Yeah.
I think it's beyond blackmail. She shoots the dog. The husband's cross-dressing. She can't hold a job with Trump.
There's some. This went a Palin direction. This was a Palin spiral. What was the deal? Didn't Palin got divorced from her husband?
No.
No.
They're very happily married. No, the whole thing was that her daughter was pregnant early.
Weren't all of her daughters teen pregnancies?
I don't think
I just
so.
think one.
Just one?
Just the one, yeah.
But
And
she
then,
was the one with the gun out in the Alaska there.
Then
Yeah.
also they've got the grandchild that's
Furry?
no, I wish he wishes he was. No, he's got some sort of genetic
Oh, yeah.
problem or something like that. So
It's
yeah.
called being a Palin.
Well, I'll tell you what, I
like Sarah Palin.
I like her husband a lot.
What's his name? Todd or something?
Todd, yeah.
Yeah.
And he is a real decent guy, soft spoken, doesn't,
She's the
Keeps his
loud
head
mouth
down.
and he's quiet.
well, she
Opposites attract.
Well, wasn't there some falling out where they almost broke up?
I don't
There was
Nah,
some, because there was a
think
what,
so.
what wasn't even one of them on like Dr. Phil at some point?
Again, I think that that's all with her daughter
Yeah.
and because the daughter it was the baby mama that was the real problem with that whole thing. He was the drama. He was trying to stir up trouble and was trying to diss on the family and
Surprised they didn't take the baby's mom and mantle her on the wall. Pull
It's
the gun
when,
out.
When you get Alaska has to be the only state that's more desolate than any of the Dakotas or anything else.
the worst state out of all the desolated states is the
Montana.
Delaware. Yeah,
Delaware.
yeah.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I drove through Delaware going up to New York, and it does seem kind of dreary. and
It's like you
odd.
blink an eye and you're in it and you're out.
Yeah. Well, and you mentioned Montana. The whole east part of Montana is flat, and that's where you get all the weird stuff.
And
All the
Everyone's
weirdos?
all the weirdos.
I mean, just any person I have
Isn't
met.
that where all the militias are at?
yeah,
the supposedly
they have some of that
malicious.
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
But any person that is born and raised in Delaware, I have
Biden.
always found that they've had some sort of weird issue.
They
or
like
bends
kids
or
with the
something.
hair on their legs.
Something. Yeah. I mean,
Isn't Biden from
no,
Delaware?
that's
Yeah.
Scranton,
Oh, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. They moved.
Moved to
yeah.
Delaware.
So both Delaware and Pennsylvania are trying to deny his
Existence.
residency. Yeah.
Neither.
Along
Yeah,
with
it's
the
his
rest
problem.
of the
No, their
country and the
problem. Their
world.
problem. Their
We need a court order to claim this film.
That's right. Something else that I thought was kind of funny. I saw they were trying to roll out the idea about the Trump presidential library being a tower.
Oh,
The Tower of Babel. There we
Well,
go.
they were running it up and comparing it to it would be completely funded freely and wouldn't have to have funding. Then
just
you've
make
got
Trump Tower the Trump
which
Library.
well they comparing it to the abomination library that's going on in Chicago. Yeah, that nobody can stand.
Abomination.
It still is not built. It's way over budget. All these other things, and then I thought this was brilliant. They're going to
That's
have.
called washing money through a building.
I think
Oh,
I don't know if it was Gutfeld or somebody that suggested, or are you going to have a wing that's dedicated to the NBC, CBS, CNN that they paid for their own library of misinformation? I thought that was
Museum
brilliant.
of Misinformation.
Yeah.
Misinformation.
Now that I'm not interested in going to most presidential libraries, but
That would
that
be
one
fun.
actually would sound
the
like
thing
Yeah.
about Trump.
Let's get the lies out.
He did it in the White House. He has like a auto pen as Joe Biden's presidential picture.
yeah.
Obama's like a communist or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he'll eventually, when he leaves office, he'll probably have a monument of him at the White House.
It might be at the White House.
So it's cemented in
Surprised they're not going to start etching his face on the
on the
Rushmore.
door.
Is that why
Rushmore.
that's why he's knocking
Mount
down the south
Rushmore,
end.
yeah.
He's
They're going to erase George Washington, blow that off, and put his face in there.
have a like a Jefferson memorial.
That's
But it's
right.
just Trump right on the White House.
Instead of
Trump Memorial.
the Trump monument is kind of a bent instead of
A
a
bent
straight
hook.
tower.
Will clip off on one side of the ear. Trump is the most fun when he has no power and he's just on Twitter. And if he designed his own museum or his presidential library,
Library. Oh,
I would definitely go.
Has his Twitter like suffered or
Well, now he's all Truth Social.
True Social. Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his. That's
He does all
He was
caps.
his first go around. He was the Twitter president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they ban him at one point?
Yeah,
kicked
they
him off
shut him
completely.
off. They shut him
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
While he was
They
president.
silenced
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, literally.
That's pretty bad when you have to silence the president.
Oh, like they had to. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
like you're going to.
Yeah.
Well, that's Joe Rogan said when Elon Musk bought Twitter, that was like the biggest boon for freedom of speech.
I do think that was a transitional moment in American society. It really was.
Well, I think it ties into the whole Trump thing. Like all the
That's why
SJW
he's in
stuff.
with his gang there,
Oh, his
his entourage.
when we were talking about the Iran thing, he's changed his whole like advisors and everything's getting bent one way. And how he fell out with Elon Musk with Doge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
kinda,
I'm not surprised about any of it because look at Trump term 1. I mean, we had the same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of turnover and things like that. But in comparison, if we looked at the
who was Pinky
Biden.
Ring?
Pardon?
Who was Pinky Ring? Scaramucci?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in there like 6 days or something?
Something like
They
that.
got to put a ring on Trump's finger.
But if we look
Yeah.
at if we look at Biden's administration and Obama's administration, you had the same turnover
people.
and same
No,
weirdness.
He
going on.
magnifies it though. He's
Exactly.
the entertainment guy.
he's an
Exactly.
entertainer.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
that
the ultimate-
mainstream media also blows up everything too. Oh, look, see another person. Then they try to rush to him to see if they can get some dirt and things like that.
It was funny in 2015, 2016, they were pushing him when they didn't think he could win.
Yeah.
They were pushing him up hardcore the whole time and giving him attention, and it snowballed.
Well, you have to remember too. It was the Clintons that were funding him through his primaries because she thought he was going to be low hanging fruit for
Just
her
the runoff kind of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They gave millions of dollars
to support him.
Yeah.
And then he
And-
wins his party and
Yeah.
it goes up against
and
him.
crushes her.
And crushes her.
Well, that one response he had about you'd be in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, he brought all the Bill Clinton accusers out into the audience. And
Yeah.
Well, the
and-
real Bill Clinton stand up.
Yeah, and all the Never Trumpers, Mark Levin, Ben Shapiro, all of them, now they're MAGA.
Oh, yeah.
He did another swoop out of everyone, and now it's just Laura Loomer and
But then you have the people that were considered MAGA that are now on the outs
Steve
with him,
Bannon.
with Tucker.
Tucker. Oh my God, it's a whole Milo and Coulter even.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's running a prostitution ring here.
He
No.
has some turnover in his.
A lot of
What
turnover.
it is people hopefully are taking a look at this and figuring it out. There is no collective. There is no permanent collective.
There's no getting along
group.
with Trump.
No, it's not just Trump. That's the thing. The point is there's no collective with anything. There is no group. Everybody's an individual. Everybody's going to have opinions, and it's going to go with issues. And you're going to be, maybe 80% of the time you're going to be with their issue, but there may be something comes along and you're not going to be with them. And that is to me, that is the most libertarian outlook that people can start getting. There is no MAGA.
Well, and that's the thing, because
Yeah.
now as it's kind of fracturing and you had a kind of coalition,
I mean,
you
there's-
see that it's not black and white and people aren't just going to 100% fall in line.
I mean, there are more and more gay and lesbian YouTubers that are anti T of the LGBT thing, saying that's the worst thing that's ever happened is that they added all these other letters to it that has just diminished.
Well, that's funny you mentioned that
The
because
value.
the whole pushback against the SJW thing in the 2010s
Yeah.
was Trump, Elon taking over Twitter.
Yep.
Even like Bruce Jenner comes out against all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Came out of the
It's
closet.
totally, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
I thought when you mentioned all these gay lesbian ones, we were doing another Brian Nome.
Brian Nome. Well,
This is a
Brian Nome's
transvestite who
trying
doesn't
to build
support all this.
get it back into the mainstream
I get,
again.
out to Brian Nome, let your freak flag fly. But if
he's
if you're
doing it.
yeah, but if you're
flying
if you're affecting your marriage, then let her out. And if and you should have been more upfront and you could have put our entire country at danger. And so, shame on you for that, Brian.
Well, he said he didn't care. So,
well, yeah, he doesn't care. He just is worried about his boobies or whatever it is.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
People are selfish and inconsiderate.
Again, I don't care. People can let their freak flag fly, but if it affects somebody else, yeah,
you got to think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess this came out. Maybe this was why she was fired.
Yeah, it definitely was what was coming out in the investigations, and they knew that she could possibly be compromised, and that doesn't fit in with it. But of course, they were gracious enough not to say, "Hey, her husband's running around with fake boobies. We got to get rid of her." They didn't do it that way.
Our CIA guys had a little heads up on something. You need to step down.
Yeah. Mr. President, we can't come up with a statement like that. We
Can
do
you
say
imagine
that.
Trump
coming out? This is the reason why we fired her.
Well, we have a weird briefing today.
Yeah.
Debriefing, whatever you want to call it.
And Caroline over there doing the speech on it. Well, it didn't go this way, but this is the real story.
This is all AI.
That's right.
Well, and they also had Kristi Noem has been photographed with Corey Lewandowski, like on dates and stuff.
And now that we know the background, can you blame either of them?
I
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Once it's spirals,
I mean, individually, again,
she had to know this for a long time.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. And I do have to. I have to give her a little grace that way, but.
Yeah, when you open the closed drawer.
Yeah, but she should have been divulging that and saying, "Hey, we got a problem."
And that's the thing. Sometimes people get close to positions of power that'll be the peak position they ever have in their life.
Yeah,
even like
kind of like Mike on the show.
There
Mike,
it is. There I
am. You went from pulling out your badge on a bunch of illegal stuff. Now you're on the monkey pod.
You didn't know this was going to be the apex, did you?
This is what happens down south. A little different than Carolina, of course. But who was the one who was just fired? Not Bondi. The one before Bondi. Or someone just stepped down. I forget.
Between Bongino and Bondi.
Bongino. So that was the thing, too. When people want to kind of kiss the ring, and the power is so intense, they just have to take the position. And Bongino did a bunch of 180s. He's been going years on one, version A, and he just flipped to version B, and now he's trying to go back to version A.
If you don't kiss the Don ring, this is what happens.
Look at. I mean, want to go back in history? Look at our former governor. She was. Nikki Haley, big with him, and then all of a sudden, a 180.
The chopping.
Well, she was another one. She started her campaign at Students for Liberty or something, a Ron Paul group, was when she announced.
Yeah.
And then once this whole Trump thing, when she went full neocon.
Yeah.
And then with Trump, just like with Ann Coulter, once he turns on you or something goes wrong, it's like a decapitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no...
And now if you compromised yourself significantly... to kind of bend over to support him in various ways. Now you're just screwed.
Yeah.
It's like Bongino. Now no one wants to listen to him.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're not. You're trying to call Massey a fraud and do all this. You're a fraud.
Yeah.
What's the show he had?
Bongino.
No, Trump show. What was the name of his show?
Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Well, the whole White House thing is like The Apprentice.
Oh yeah.
You're fired.
Well,
yeah.
Fired.
Wasn't it the producer was part of getting him to run and
maybe you ought to bring him in. Give him a position.
Well, I think it was Steve Bannon who started the whole immigration thing. He said, I listen to talk radio, and this is the apex red hot issue.
Yeah.
And just run on it. And Trump kind of crafted his campaign around it. But it's, that's quite the plot twist. I thought that was very Jerry Springer-esque.
Another one of your heroes.
One of your heroes.
That and Mia Kaku.
Jerry Springer and Phil Donahue. the core structure of the Monkey Podcast. Montel Williams.
Yeah, Phil
Downey
Donahue.
Jr.
Phil Donahue's greatest thing
Don't
was
forget the
his wife.
mouth.
Yeah.
Didn't they? That was a big thing in the 90s. I'll aim right for the hour mark.
Yeah.
where they used to have psychics on. Who was that main psychic who used to go on all those shows in like the early 2000s, like Sophia Brown?
Are you talking about the what was she, like the Manhattan psychic or whatever?
The Lolita there.
Yeah,
Something
the big
like
blonde high
She was
hair
from
and stuff.
from Long Island or something.
Yeah, Long Island.
That's
Long
the
Island
That's
Lolita.
later. That's the Long Island.
Long Island Lolita or something.
Yeah,
Psychic.
something.
Yeah, I don't think she was a
Psychic or-
Lolita at all. Yeah.
It wasn't
That's a whole different story
Where the hell's
there,
my
Mikey.
mind? Yeah.
She might have been running Lolita Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's where it was.
That's right.
The Long Island telepath or something.
Yeah.
It's just funny because Jerry Springer,
I see dead people.
I see that. Montel, Sally Jesse, all
Yeah.
those just like trashy gossip, pre-TMZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Stockton.
came after Morton Downey Jr.
Morton Downey
He's the one that started all this shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I remember
was
when
back
you
in the
mentioned
80s.
them. I remember they'd have Nazis and all.
Oh, yeah, and they
deniers
had
and white
Nazis,
supremacists
the
and
Klan.
black nationalists, and
Yep.
they'd get in fist fights. Oh,
Yeah.
Geraldo
Well, they
did that too.
Yeah.
and part of that, in my estimation, was they were trying to have shock TV to kind of counteract shock radio
Oh,
that was going on at the time.
Didn't Rush Limbaugh have a TV show at one point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and Howard Stern was 80s, 90s. It was all like the same time.
Yep. Howard Stern and what was
Imus.
the other? Imus, Don Imus. Yeah.
Don Imus. Oh,
Yeah.
nappy-headed hose, Don Imus.
Nappy-headed hose.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Was that like the beginning of cancel culture?
I think
No,
so.
that was the
The
beginning of
shock
him being
jocks.
canceled.
He got super canceled. Wasn't he out like within a day?
Not even. He was on his ass in a minute after that one.
His cowboy hat.
I
and
think
his
the
button were out.
whole Rutgers basketball team called in on that.
Oh, yeah.
Who you calling a
nappy-headed
nappy-headed hoe?
Oh, my God. Well, who were the other ones, too? They had Opie and Anthony. Because now Howard Stern's just like a left-wing cuck.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I think he drank from the same Kool-Aid as who's that late night host?
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah,
Jimmy
I mean,
Kimmel.
Jimmy
Jimmy Kimmel was
did
part
the
of the
Man
Man
Show.
Show.
Exactly.
That was like one of the greatest shows.
Yeah.
Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zag, hoy,
did
hoy,
black-
hoy.
he did
Girls on
blackface.
trampoline.
Girls on Trampolines. He did Carl Malone blackface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With an afro and everything.
Oh yeah.
It was like the
And
best
now
show. And
he's
then
the biggest left-wing.
now he's flipped his wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stern used to have, the streetwalkers and everything else in the
Yeah.
studio and stuff like
Girls
that.
sitting on speakers.
Be-
while he-
exactly.
Girls getting off in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, porn stars.
And then
Yeah.
exactly, and then all of a sudden he's like talking about
Now he's like trim and proper.
talking
Let's
about
not talk about that.
healthy eating and all this
Yeah.
other crap.
Where is that guy?
Yeah,
Maybe they pulled a Jim Carrey on his ass too.
I'm sorry. All these guys, I always say there's got to be some
That's the beginning of the
BITCH
cloning.
that's involved.
There's
There's
the
some
cloning.
woman. There's some woman that's involved in it.
Yeah, got to get even.
That's like the Mission Impossible fake faces.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, Howard Stern was shock radio.
Yeah.
Now he does like pussyfooting,
Yeah.
pander
Yeah,
radio.
Now I'm shocked I'm even listening to him.
that's right.
Well, it's coming 58 minutes. We did AI, we did animals, we did mutated mice, we did Christy Gnome's transvestite husbands. I think we had even though Steve and Darren decided not to show up and grace us with their presence,
They'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah.
despite that, we had a pretty entertaining little pod there. So.
Yeah, that's true.
We did.
Well, if you want to hear more than just microphone monkeys, then try going over to Conversations with the Hoff. Or if you're more literate, try the Bookworm Mom. That's always a good. Or if you're just feeling a little bit off, try Tripp and Graham Have Issues. But all these can be found at libertycrackmedia.com. All right, folks. See you next week. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Markets the town. Voluntary is the way. Hands off my Bitcoin. Okay, hey, hey, we're the microphone monkeys. People say we're anarchist flunkies, but we're too busy being free. Hey, hey, we're the microphone monkeys. We don't need your welfare state. NAP means don't violate.